Are you a veteran wondering if North Carolina might be the right place to call home? You're not alone. More and more veterans are moving here, but why? And what's the draw? What's the catch? And I get it. Relocating isn't easy. You're leaving behind what's familiar, hoping for something better. But here's the thing. North Carolina isn't just another place on the map. It's a state that understands and supports veterans in a way that many others don't. And I know because I've been in your shoes. I've served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1998 to 2002, stationed right here in Camp Lejeune. And I've gone through the transition, faced the uncertainty, and found a place where veterans thrive. So today, I'm going to break it all down for you. We're going to cover why veterans are making the move, the benefits the state offers, and what you need to know before you pack it up and you go. But stick around to the end because I'll also show you the top places to live in North Carolina for veterans so you can find out the right fit for your next chapter. A lot of veterans struggle after leaving the military. You've served your country, you've put in the work, and now it's time to build your future. But that's not always easy. The cost of living in many parts of the country is through the roof. Cities that once seemed like a great place to settle down, now they're way too expensive and too crowded and too disconnected from what veterans actually need. You want a stable career, you want a good home, and you want access to good healthcare and a sense of belonging. But in many places, that feels impossible to find. So, what do? Do you stay where you are and just make it work? Or do you take a deep breath and a leap towards a better quality of life? That's where North Carolina comes in. Like I said earlier, I'm not just someone reading off stats. I live this. I've served in the Marine Corps stationed right here in Camp Lejeune, and I've gone through the process of transitioning to civilian life. But I struggled at first. I wasn't sure where to go or how to make it work. So I did my research and I looked at where veterans were thriving, where the best job markets were, where the cost of living made sense, and where I could find a community that actually cared. That search led me right back here to North Carolina, but why? What makes this place so special for veterans? Let's break it down. Step number 1, career opportunities. One of the hardest parts of transitioning out of military is finding the right job. You've got skills, leadership, discipline, but how do you apply that in the civilian world? Here's the good news. North Carolina has one of the strongest job markets for veterans. Major industries like aerospace, healthcare, technology, and logistics actively seek our veterans for their leadership and technical experience. Places like Raleigh, Charlotte, and the Research Triangle are booming with opportunity. But if you don't want the big city life, there's plenty of smaller towns with solid job markets too. Step 2, the VA military resources. Veterans know that access to healthcare is critical, but in some states, VA hospitals are few and far between, making it hard to get the care you need. So here's where North Carolina shines. Asheville, Durham, and Fayetteville all have top-rated VA medical centers where it's routine checkups or specialized care you're covered without having to drive for hours. Plus, organizations like NC Serves exist to connect veterans with housing, job placement, and mental health resources. So if you need support, it's here. Step number 3, cost of living and military benefits. You want a place where your money goes further, but in a lot of states, even with a great job, the cost of living eats away at your income. So let's talk numbers. North Carolina is affordable. Whether you're looking for a home in the mountains, in the suburbs, or near the coast, you'll find options that won't break the bank. And here's the best part. North Carolina does not tax military pensions. That means your retirement money stays in your pocket, making it easier to build the life that you want. Step number 4, education and family lifestyle. If you have a family, school quality is a big deal, but not every state prioritizes education the way it should. So here's what's great about North Carolina. Top-ranked public schools in places like Cary, Chapel Hill, and Davidson County. And for veterans looking to continue their education, the state colleges and universities participate in the Yellow Ribbon program, making it easier to get your degree with the GI Bill benefits. Step number 5, community and lifestyle. You can have all the job opportunities and financial stability in the world, but if you don't feel at home, none of it matters. So let me tell you what sets North Carolina apart. It's the people. It's the state. It has a strong veteran presence, which means you'll find others who understand your experience and who welcome you and who are willing to help you make the transition. So what's next? If you're seriously considering a move, here's what you should do. Number 1, define what's important to you. Career, housing community, or VA access. And number 2, and most important, reach out to us on the channel. Obviously, we specialize in helping veterans relocate and find the best homes in the best areas. So why are veterans moving to North Carolina? Because it offers everything you need for a better life. Opportunity, affordability, community, and respect for your service. But where exactly should you live? That's the next step. Click here to watch one of my top videos on top places to live in North Carolina. Whether you want city life, small town charm, or a quiet mountain retreat, I'm gonna help you find the perfect spot. I'm gonna be seeing you there. And that video is coming up right now.